All right, making a video for Greg. Here's what we got. Down here is where I have most of my fruit trees on these 2-3 levels over here. And we're gonna head over here to the Hass avocado that potentially has some issues. You can see this thing is just barren of leaves at the top. Most of them have turned yellow and fallen off. And there's just fruit everywhere. I've shaken off a ton of fruit already, but it's just everywhere. I mean, there's got to be hundreds of them here. Look at this, it's crazy. And I think, look at this. I think what's going on here is the tree is just stressed out. Now the good news is that there's some new leaves forming here. Some more here at the top, some over here, so some right here. So maybe it's recovering. I put quite a bit of water on it recently too, and threw some fertilizer down. So look at this, there's just stuff everywhere. You never see anything like it. In the past, when I've had a lot of fruit, a lot of it has fallen, but not this year. This is a Forte. Forte that's got, it's got some fruit on it, but, not, nearly as much. This tree's never been a big producer for me. At best, I might get like 5 or 10 avocados on this thing. Maybe this year there's a little bit more and I'm just not seeing them. Here's another one. There's a couple more over there. Moving down. Here's a Kerry mango that has been a problem ever since I got it. I mean, I've had this thing 7 years and it's never really grown at all. It's the same height as it was when I got it. It's got actually a ton of fruit on it too, more than I've ever seen. So, and then I've got this other Manila mango over here that this is the first year that I'm actually getting some fruit on it. I bought this thing pretty mature and I don't know, 3 years ago. And this is the first year I'm getting anything on it. I think the problem with this one is that maybe in the morning there's too much shade, but I'm definitely getting fruit on it this year. It's the first time it even flowered. So hopefully I get a few. Hopefully it continues. Okay. Down here, we've got a bunch of 3-4 year old avocados. Pinkerton, it's got a little bit of fruit on it. Queen, Carmen, Edrenal, Reed. These last two here, this is a Forte that I grew from seed, and then this is a Hass that I grew from seed. I literally just picked up some dirt here off the road and stuck the seed in a pot of dirt and got a couple plants. Now, there's a couple things about these. They both seem to have 2 offshoots. See that? That one there. This one here. I'm wondering if I should cut those to make to put more energy into the main growth. So that's question number 1 on these. And then this Hass, it's really pale. Now, I thought maybe that's because I used this sort of more heavy dirt on it rather than good soil from the nursery. But this Forte has the same exact soil, and it's got a lot better color. So I'm a little worried about this Haas. Maybe it'll improve. I just put it in this much bigger 36-gallon pot. So we'll see. But you know, I'm worried about it because the color is just, it's bad. You know, and it's got some droopy leaves down at the bottom too. Maybe those just normal die off of growth. We'll see. Bananas. New ones growing here. That's a loquat. Heading down a lower level. Doesn't get as much sun down here, so I've always had problems. But I got a persimmons. It's got some fruits on it. Here's one right here. This thing is always done, you know, decently. Got a few fruits, not a lot. Jujubes. Now I used to have a bunch of apple and nectarine over here, but I pulled it all out. This is a lamb, and this is a surprise. I think has, yeah, it has a little bit of fruit on it. Plum tree. This thing is really alternate bearing. Last year we got a lot of plums. This year I got absolutely nothing. I've got a peach tree that has a little bit of fungus on it, but not as bad as last year, so I'll spray it again at the end of the season. See that? And then this is a surprise. No, sorry. This is a Kona Sherwool. And then this one here is actually a Pinkerton. And while I had it in a pot, the top died. Oh, whoa. See that? The top of it died. And I cut it and I let it go. But I'm wondering if it's even worth it. Like, should I keep it here or should I just get a more mature Pinkerton and and you know, use this spot for that? So those are kind of my big questions right now. Like, I got the Forte that has lost all the leaves at top. I've got that baby Forte that is pale green, and then I've got this Pinkerton. And I don't even know it's going to be worth it to let this thing continue to grow. Then again, this is a small space, so maybe having a small avocado in a small space, maybe that might be worth it. I don't know. Anyways, just want to show you one last thing. Head back this way. This is all citrus up here. Ton of lemon. Huge lemons. And these are all limes. And I've got a nectarine. I forget what kind of nectarine this is. It's still got some fruit and it's got some babies on it. And then this is Mora Blood. And then these are Washington Navel. This one was a replant from the front of the house. It's never really looked that great. But I don't know, maybe I need to start putting more water on it again because it's summer. That could be the issue. It's kind of alternate bearing. Last year I had a ton on here. This year it looks like just a few. Head down this road a little bit. These are actually 3 guavas. The one in the middle is strawberry. I get fruit off of that. The other 2 I don't get any fruit. But I think it's because there's too much shade from this ficus tree. or ficus trees over here. Down here is where I'm looking at phase 2. So I think I'm gonna carve this out a little bit, make this flat spot bigger. And down here, we'll put an enclosed garden. And then want to build, again, successive planters up on this hillside and try to get, maybe as many as 18 oranges in this space. And it's kind of the next big project. I think I can do it. I'm thinking about a mixture of maybe like 6 Moro Bloods, 6 Valencias, and 6, what do they call it, Sumatra or Sumatra, whatever it's called, Tangerine. Because I think those produce a lot earlier in the year. I think they start producing or you can start picking them in October. At least anyways, that's what I read. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk, another one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is which orange trees to get for this area. I think it'll easily hold 18. Might even be able to get some avocados in here too. So anyways, that's it for now. I'll upload this to YouTube. Down here is probably stage 3. This is where I'm thinking about putting tequila agaves. Could probably easily fit 1,000 tequila agaves down here. And eventually start harvesting those and making tequila. Gets really good sun. This area gets really good sun, even very late in the day. So, whereas, here already, this time of year, it's already got some shade. In the wintertime, the sun is kind of more over here to the left. So this area gets a lot more sun in the winter. But it is what it is. You got to work with what you got, right? Anyways, that's all I got for now. And I look forward to talking to you. Bye.